I just put some music on just to see if I could hear the volume. Hopefully, loud and clear, and welcome everybody. Let's just quick check. Who's Steve? Hi, Steve. Just Mick to come on. Don't know if they're around. Give him another few minutes. Haven't heard from him today, so I assume he's around. Hope everybody's had a good week. Sun shining so far, not too bad. I'm still working from home, will be for until September-ish, probably. So, normal quiz tonight, 4 quiz rounds, no pictures. I've got 10 anagrams for you tonight, so I might give you an extra 5 minutes or so on those, not difficult ones. Not sure whether Mick might have forgotten, I suppose. I doubt it. Give him another, it's not 10 past 8 yet, so give him another few minutes. So grab yourself a drink and not sure whether my lad's joining us tonight. They sometimes watch it later. So anybody been venturing back into the pubs? I've been into the Hare and Hounds a couple of times. It's not been too busy. And we went round to the Aviator. That was quite nice. Sat outside, watched the planes, took Little and round. So getting used to this really, and still no news on the opening day of the club. Cheers, we're back on the Carling tonight. Dave complained there was not much music last week, so I put a couple of music questions in this week, knowing he's not going to be here. Evening, Mick. Hello, welcome. Enjoy. So, what was that like, Jill? Was it all right? And the wagon, I suppose, not too busy. Right. I think everybody's in. I think Jamie and Joe watch it at their leisure when Little's in bed. So I guess if everybody's ready, we might as well get started. As I say, Dave's not around tonight. Still sunning himself in Mallorca. Trust he wasn't causing all the trouble to get the bars closed in Magaluf. Okay then, let's get on with the quiz. Okay, here we go. General knowledge. Question 1, round 1. Nice little easy start. Which actor played Hannibal Lecter in the movie The Silence of the Lambs? So, which actor played Hannibal Lecter in the movie The Silence of the Lambs? Question number 2. Who became British Prime Minister in 1970? who became British Prime Minister in 1970? Question number 3. The ostrich is native to which continent? The ostrich is native to which continent? Question number 4. What flower did Vince Hill sing about in his 1967 hit? I think it was something to do with a film, but what flower did Vince Hill sing about in his 1967 hit? Question number 5. In sport, Henry Cecil was famous as what before he died in 2013? In sport, Henry Cecil was famous as what before he died in 2013? Question number 6. What is the C in the abbreviation PVC? Papa, Victor, Charlie. So what is the C in the abbreviation PVC? Question number 7. What word can go before pond, tail, T-A-I-L, and hook? So what word can go before pond, tail, and hook? And tail is T-A-I-L. Question number 8. Neither a borrower nor a lender be is a line from which Shakespeare play? Neither a borrower nor a lender be is a line from which Shakespeare play? Question number 9. Which motorway runs alongside junctions 21 to 23 of the M4? Which motorway runs alongside junctions 21 to 23 of the M4? And question number 10 in this round. Started with an actor, we're ending with an actor. Which actor played Ben Cartwright in the TV Western Bonanza? Let's going back some time. Sorry, Scott, but which actor played Ben Cartwright in the TV Western Bonanza? So here we go, a recap of the questions for you. I'll give you some time to think. So, which actor played Hannibal Lecter in the movie The Silence of the Lambs? 2. Who became British Prime Minister in 1970? 3. The ostrich is native to which continent? 4. What flower did Vince Hill sing about in his 1967 hit? In sport, Henry Cecil was famous as what before he died in 2013? Question 6. What is the C in PVC? 7. What word can go before pond, towel, and hook? Neither a borrower nor a lender be is a line from which Shakespeare play. Which motorway runs alongside junctions 21 to 23 of the M4? And finally, which actor played Ben Cartwright in the TV Western Bonanza? I'll give you a minute or so just to change all your answers and get them right or wrong. As usual, I've got my able assistant Anne here tonight doing the scoring. She's waving to you, but obviously you can't see her because she's not on camera. So no doubt it'll be a few hello Anns. Okay then, answers to this round, fairly straightforward, hopefully. Which actor played Hannibal Lecter in the movie The Silence of the Lambs? That was Anthony Hopkins. Which British Prime Minister, who became British Prime Minister in 1970? That was Edward Heath. The ostrich is native to Africa. What flower did Vince Hill sing about in the 1967 hit? That was Edelweiss. In sport, Henry Cecil was famous for what before he died in 2013? Well, he was a racehorse trainer, but I'll accept horse racing, something to do with horse racing, being generous. So what is the C in PVC? Polyvinyl chloride. So chloride is the answer for that one. What word can go before pond, towel, and hook? That is fish. Neither a borrower nor a lender be is a line from which Shakespeare play. That is Hamlet. Which motorway runs alongside junctions 21 to 23 of the M4? That's the M48. It's the bit that goes off to Chepstow, or the old bit of the motorway. And finally, which actor played Ben Cartwright in the TV Western Bonanza? That was Lorne Greene. So, okay, let's bring me back in the room. As usual, you put your scores through. Anne will do the bit. She's got a little sheet here to do the answers. So I'm sure it won't take you long to do that. Just give you 30 seconds to put those through. And then we'll head off to round 2. And starting to write down scores, so I assume they're all coming through okay. Okay then. I seem to have a few actor type questions tonight. I'm not sure where I got them from. So round 2, question number 1. In which English county was Stan Laurel born? In which English county was Stan Laurel born? If you know where he's born, even better, but just the county will do. Question number 2. Which explorer set sail with 3 ships? The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. So question 2, which explorer set sail with 3 ships? The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Question number 3. Which cartoon, originating in 1974, was based around the adventures of a green dog and a pink cat? Which cartoon, originating in 1974, was based around the adventures of a green dog and a pink cat? Question number 4. Statues to Winston Churchill and Charlie Chaplin can be found in which London square? So statues to Winston Churchill and Charlie Chaplin can be found in which London square? Question number 5. Which Welsh bay shares its name with a woolen jacket? Which Welsh bay shares its name with a woolen jacket? Question number 6. Which 80s film starring Harrison Ford was set in Los Angeles in 2019? Which 1980s film starring Harrison Ford was set in Los Angeles in 2019? Question number 7. Bull's blood wine, B-U-L-L-S, Bull's blood wine comes from which country? So Bull's blood wine comes from which country? Question number 8. Who was Lady Chatterley's lover? Just the surname will do. Who was Lady Chatterley's lover? Just the surname. I've got the full name, but just the surname for the point. Question number 9. How many pairs of ribs are there in the human body? How many pairs of ribs are there in the human body? And finally, question 10 in this round. Who were the first presenters of the Big Breakfast? And I'll give you half a point for each answer. So who were the first presenters of the Big Breakfast? As I say, half a point for each answer. So here we go, recap time. So question 1, in which English county was Stan Laurel born? Question 2, which explorer set sail with 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta and the Santa Maria? Question 3, which cartoon originating in 1974 was based around the adventures of a green dog and a pink cat? Statues of Winston Churchill and Charlie Chaplin can be found in which London square? Question number 5, which Welsh bay shares its name with a woolen jacket? Question 6, which 80s film was set in Los Angeles in 2019 starring Harrison Ford? 7, Bull's blood wine comes from which country? Question 8, who was Lady Chatterley's lover? Just the surname will do. 9, how many pairs of ribs are there in the human body? And finally, 10, who were the first presenters of the Big Breakfast? And I'll give you half a point for each one. I'll give you a minute or two on those just to cogitate and again do whatever you have to do. Go make a cup of tea. Okay then. Answers to the second round. So, in which English county was Stan Laurel born? He was born in Cumbria. He was born in Ulverston in Cumbria. Question 2. Which explorer set sail with 3 ships, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria? That was Christopher Columbus. Which cartoon was based around the adventures of a green dog and a pink cat? That was Rhubarb and Custard. Question 4. Statues of Winston Churchill and Charlie Chaplin can be found in Leicester Square. Which Welsh bay shares its name with a woolen jacket? That's Cardigan Bay. Which 80s film was set in Los Angeles in 2019 and starred Harrison Ford? That was Blade Runner. Question 7. Bull's blood comes from which country? That's Hungary. Who was Lady Chatterley's lover? Well, it was Oliver Mellors, but Mellors will do for the answer. How many pairs of ribs are there in the human body? That's 12 pairs. And finally, who were the first presenters of The Big Breakfast? It was Chris Evans and Gabby Roslin. So if you want to put your scores through, as I say, half a point for Chris Evans and half for Gabby. Full point if you got them both. Okay, round 3. No pictures this week. I've varied it a little bit. Maybe I'll give you an extra couple of minutes. But we have anagrams. So again, I give you 10 anagrams. I put the number of words for the answer, but they're all stores and shops, so they should all be self-explanatory. So here we go for your round 3. So I'll give you a good 5 minutes or so on those. I'll come back. It shouldn't be too difficult. They're all pretty much household names, I think. I think the first one must be the hardest. I've put amagrams, A-M-A, new word. So I'll leave you for a couple of minutes to have a look at those. Soon rattle through.
Is it on social?
Hi, hope you've just about finished. Just if you need any more time, just ping a quick note on the live feed. Say you want another minute or so, but if not, um, I'll go through the answers. I haven't got an answer sheet on the screen, so I'll just have to read the answers out to you. Have you? Yeah, no problem. No rush. I'll give you a clue, Scott, but I'm not going to, just in case the others have got it. If you can only get, it's only number three, you haven't got, you've done well. Stephen, give up, put us out of our misery.
Was that a clue?
No, just got it. He's just got it.
Mm.
He obviously has a bit more time to think about it. He likes his anagrams.
Yeah.
So, no, we're not. Just saying Scott likes his anagrams. Okay, we've clicked round. I'm going to put you all out your misery now. So, I haven't, as I say, I haven't got the answers on the screen, so I'm just going to read them out to you. So, number 1 is Lidl. Hope you all got that. Number 2, Marks and Spencer. Number 3 was Waterstones. Number 4 was Wilkinson's. Number 5 was Sainsbury's. Number 6 was Matalan. Number 7 was John Lewis. Number 8 was Debenhams. Number 9 was Selfridges. And number 10 was McDonald's, where everybody's been queuing up ever since they've reopened to get their fix of burgers. So, just quickly run through them again. Lidl's, Marks and Spencer's, Waterstones, Wilkinson's, Sainsbury's. 6 was Matalan, 7 John Lewis, 8 was Debenhams, 9 was Selfridges, and 10 was McDonald's. Okay. Let's take that off. You got me back now. Okay, yeah, I know. Put the mask on or whatever. But you got me. Okay. Let's move on to round number 4 or 3 of the written quiz. You'll be pinging your scores through. Anne's picking them up. So I'm sure had a little bit of time on that. Okay then. Question number 1. Which 2 main London railway stations have the word cross in their names? And I'll give you half a point for each. So which 2 main London railway stations have the word cross in their names? Question number 2. Minestrone soup originates from which country? Minestrone soup originates from which country? Question number 3. Who wrote The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? Oh, yes. Question number 3. Who wrote The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? Question number 4. Which chemical element has the symbol F? Which chemical element has the symbol F? F for Freddy. Question number 5. How many main balls are there to choose from in a National Lottery Thunderball game? How many main balls are there to choose from in a National Lottery Thunderball game? Question number 6. Whose hits include I Shot the Sheriff, Lay Down Sully, and Tears in Heaven? whose hits include I Shot the Sheriff, Lay Down Sally, and Tears in Heaven. Very famous guitarist. Question 7. What is a long course Arabian bath sponge known as? Question 7. What is a long course Arabian bath sponge known as? Can't remember the last time I had a bath, that's why I smell so much. So what is a long course Arabian bath sponge known as? I'm sure everybody's got one. Question number 8. They are druggists in North America. What are they called in this country? I'll accept one of a couple of answers. They are druggists in North America. What are they called in this country? That's question number 8. Question 9. Which cartoon strip did Jim Davis create? Question 9. Which cartoon strip did Jim Davis create? Still going today. Can't remember what paper it's in though. Might be the Mail, or yeah, I think it might be the Mail. Anyway, which cartoon strip did Jim Davis create? And question number 10, the film Behind the Candelabra is about which entertainer? The film Behind the Candelabra is about which entertainer? So here we go with a recap on the questions. Question number 1, which two main London railway stations have the word cross in their names? Say half a point for each. Question 2, minestrone soup originates from which country? Question 3, who wrote The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo? 4, which chemical element has the symbol F in its name? How many main balls are to choose from in the National Lottery Thunderball game? Question 6, whose hits include I Shot the Sheriff, Lay Down Sally, and Tears in Heaven? Question 7, what is a long course Arabian bath sponge known as? Question 8, they are druggists in North America. What are they called in this country? Question 9, which cartoon strip did Jim Davis create? And finally, question 10, the film Behind the Candelabra is about which entertainer? Give you a minute or so on those. Okay, answers to this round. Question number 1. Which two main London railway stations have the word cross in their name? That's King's Cross and Charing Cross. Question 2, minestrone soup originates from Italy. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo was written by Steg Larsson. I'm going to say Stig then. Steg Larsson. If you just got Larsson, I'll be generous today. Which chemical element has the symbol F? That's fluorine. There are 39 balls in the National Lottery Thunderball game, main balls. Whose hits include I Shot the Sheriff, Lay Down Sally, and Tears in Heaven? That was Eric Clapton. Question 7. What is a long course Arabian bath sponge known as? Well, it's something to do in your back normally. It's a loofah. They are druggists in North America. What are they called in this country? They are either pharmacists or chemists, something along those lines. 9. Which cartoon strip did Jim Davis create? Well, he created Garfield, him at the lasagna. And finally, the film behind the candelabra is about which entertainer? And that was Liberace. As usual, put your scores through and we'll do a little bit. Oh, back with me. Who did that? Oh, I did. Yeah, I'm in control of the mouse. Okay, coming through. Yeah. Okay, Anne's getting the scores through. So we'll go on with our last round tonight. So, question number 1. Straightforward. Which British sausage is traditionally sold in a coil? So, which British sausage is traditionally sold in a coil?
Everything said is fluoride, same as fluoride.
Yeah, give it up. Yeah, okay, Linda, I'll let you have that. Yeah, no problem. You got the essence of it. Yeah, fluoride, fluorine. Yeah. I'm not being too harsh. Question number 2. In Gavin and Stacey, what was Gavin's surname? And of course, Stacey's surname once they got married. But in Gavin and Stacey, what is Gavin's surname? Apologies if you've never seen it. Question number 3. Who became British Prime Minister in June 1935 before Neville Chamberlain took over in May 1937? So who became British Prime Minister in June 1935 before Neville Chamberlain took over in 1937? If anybody saw Tenable today, they might know that answer. Question 4. Who directed the 2008 Oscar-winning film Slumdog Millionaire? Who directed the 2008 Oscar-winning film Slumdog Millionaire? Question number 5. Which city in Ireland is the home to Murphy's Stout? It's also the second largest city in Ireland, or Era, if you want to call it that. But question 5, which city in Ireland is home to Murphy's Stout? And as a clue, it's the second largest city in Ireland, Southern Ireland, Era. Question number 6. Where in the human body would you find the scaphoid bone? SCAPHOID. Where in the human body would you find the scaphoid bone? Hopefully Pauline's there to help you, Mick. Question number 7. What type of bird can swim the fastest? What type of bird can swim the fastest? I think they've been recorded up to something like 30 odd miles an hour. But yeah, so question 7, what type of bird can swim the fastest? Question number 8. Which Cadbury's chocolate bar is shaped like a frog? What's it called? Which Cadbury's chocolate bar is shaped like a frog? Question number 9. What flavouring is added to brandy and egg yolks to make advocaat? What flavouring is added to brandy and egg yolks to make advocaat? I know it has lemonade and lime in it, but there's an actual flavouring that goes into it. So what flavouring is added to brandy and egg yolks to make advocaat? And your final question tonight, we're going to finish on a 50-50. Who is older, Superman or Batman? So who was created first? Who is older, Superman or Batman? It's the end of your questions tonight. Here we go. So, quick recap then. Which British sausage traditionally sold in a coil? In Gavin and Stacey, what is Gavin's surname? Who became Prime Minister in June 1935 before Neville Chamberlain took over in May 1937? Who directed the 2008 Oscar-winning film Slumdog Millionaire? Which city in Ireland is home to Murphy's Stout? Where in the human body would you find the scaphoid bone? What type of bird can swim the fastest? Number 7. 8. Which Cadbury's chocolate bar is shaped like a frog? What's it called? Question 9. What flavouring is added to brandy and egg yolks to make advocaat? Has a particular flavour added to it. And finally, question 10 tonight, your last one. Who is older, Superman or Batman? Pure 50-50. I'll give you a minute or so just to finish those off. Looking at the scores, I think I might have made it a bit tougher tonight, but try and put a balance in as usual. Sometimes it works a bit better than others. Maybe I'll do an easy one next time. I don't know what's easy and what's hard. Just try and make it. Okay then, let's go through. Last round. Which British sausage is traditionally sold in a coil? That's a Cumberland sausage. In Gavin and Stacey, what is Gavin's surname? It's Shipman. So Shipman. Who became British Prime Minister in June 1935? That was Stanley Baldwin. Who directed the 2008 Oscar winner Slumdog Millionaire? That was Danny Boyle. Which city in Ireland is home to Murphy's Stout? Well, I said it's the second largest city in Southern Ireland, and that's Cork. Where in the human body would you find the scaphoid bone? It's in your wrist. Question 7. What type of bird can swim the fastest? Well, it's the penguin. As I say, it's got speeds up to about 30 odd miles an hour now, I believe. Question 8. Which Cadbury's chocolate bar is shaped like a frog? That's Freddo the frog. What flavouring is added to brandy and egg yolks to make advocaat? That's vanilla. And finally, who is older, Batman or Superman? Or Superman and Batman? It's Superman. He's a year older, 1938. Superman came out and Batman was out in 1939. So there you go, Superman by a year. Okay, that's the end of tonight's quiz for you. If you want, we can do it all again next week. I'm sure, unless you've got starting to get better things to do on a Tuesday night, I'm quite happy to do it for another few weeks, I suppose. until we can all return to normality. Except normality doesn't mean that you can go on a bus between 7 and 9 in the morning. You've got to avoid the rush hours. Don't go to work, but you can go to work if you like. Stay at home, but don't stay at home. Go to the pub, but don't go to the pub. Wear a mask sometimes, but don't wear a mask other times. Who knows? It's all clear. We are in the lap of somebody who well, can't make their mind up, I suppose. But we are getting back. We are getting sporting events back, and hopefully crowds are starting to return to places, and shops will get busier. And we'll return to work one day. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah. You can put sugar in avocado if you like, Scott, but it's vanilla is the flavouring to give that sweetness. There's probably sugar in it. There's probably lemonade. There's lime. There's everything, but vanilla was the flavouring I was looking for. So, how are we doing on the scores then? Everybody's through? Anne's just looking at the scores, just doing a quick total before we okay. The round's not too bad anyway. 7s, 8s, and 10s. That looks a bit better. Hopefully, a bit easier some rounds than others. But that's the way we do it. Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't forget the cherry on top. Yeah, I forgot about that, Jill. Yeah. Piece of lemon and the cherry in the middle, if you like. 40.5. I make it, Scott.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, Anne says that as well, Scott. You're right then. So, okay, how are we doing? We're nearly there. Now I think Anne's just checking her final scores. Yeah, there's no date for the club. The club up the road. They're doing a lot of refurbishment. They've put a skylight in and putting new carpets right the way through. That is that it? Mixed last score. Yeah, 7. So Anne couldn't find mixed score. That's why we're not quite there yet. Okay, let's have a look then. Okay, it looks like Scott's our winner tonight with 40.5. Linda 38. Mick and Pauline 33.5. Steve and Viv 32.5, and Jill 30.5. Must have been an odd round in there, Jill. That you was doing really well. And but thanks a lot, everybody. I will see you all again next Tuesday. I will end the feed. Hang on, I'm looking at 2 screens at once. Is that a new dance carpet, Linda? Well, you never know. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, thanks everybody. I will let you get off and enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a beer, have a drink, have a cup of tea, whatever you want to do. But I will see you all same time next Tuesday. Enjoy your week. See you soon. Bye, everybody. Night all. Thanks. Nice to see you. Nice all joining in. Bye. Going to end the stream.